What's up, everybody? This is Big Herc with Prison Talk, and today I want to talk about stepping out of your element. A lot of people talk about, why they dislike a certain particular group of people or why they hate somebody, and I think a lot of it's because it's lack of understanding. When you have, people that grow up in certain communities and they don't have interaction with people of other races or other cultures, or they don't travel, that breeds ignorance. It's just like, say for instance, you have a community of all black, or of all white, or of all Jewish, or of all Asian, and you never interact outside your community. How do you know what the other culture, how do you know how the other culture works? You don't know. You go off of what you see in the media, you go off of what you see in the news, or what you read in books, and a lot of times that's not a good depiction. I feel that, in order to have a better understanding of people and not have so much disdain or dislike, you should try to make friends with people outside your race. You should try to interact with people outside your race. You should date outside your race. The thing is, I hear it all the time, even sometimes among my friends, and then, I see it on, the news, and, it's just a bunch of bullshit. If you have a friend that's, say, Mexican, or you have a friend that's white, or you have a friend that's Vietnamese or Filipino, you'll realize they're people just like you. There's not a big difference outside of the skin tone, or maybe the slang, or maybe just the way a person carries themselves. There's not a whole lot of difference outside of that, but we're all human beings underneath, and we need to learn to better communicate, to create an understanding of one another. The popos running around in these different neighborhoods, you should go and try to interact with some of these kids at the schools and get to know them and understand why they sag. Why is he listening to that music, or why is he walking or carrying himself like that? It doesn't mean he's a thug. It doesn't mean he's a gangster. You got kids in other cultures that do the same thing, and you say they're just regular people. So why is a black kid labeled a thug? I mean, we have to create a better understanding if we want to grow as a race, as a human race. If we want to grow as a country, if we want to grow economically. You got to look to people outside your immediate circle. You want to create economic freedom. You got to network. You can't just hang out with people in your neighborhood and expect to make a significant amount of money. You might be comfortable, but if you want to be wealthy, you gotta get out and meet people that are wealthy. And a lot of times, it could be any ethnicity. It could be Middle Eastern. It could be Armenian. It could be Persian. It could be Chinese, it could be Japanese, it could be anybody that could actually help you and elevate you socially, economically, intellectually. It's all about creating change and constantly moving forward. And the hate is bullshit. The dislike is bullshit. And, I don't like those people. Well, who are those people? Are you trying to group everybody? There's good and bad in every nationality. It's not those people. We have to stop that bullshit, and we have to learn to share what we have and try to communicate. Don't go in with an attitude. You never know who that person is you're talking to or you're sitting next to. That might be somebody that can help you, rather than somebody you're looking at because they got a different skin tone. They're not your friend. We all need to grow up, and we all need to take the time to look who we pass on the street, look who we sit across from in the restaurant, and share and start talking. Social media has changed a lot of people because now they sit in front of their phones all day, and they don't talk to people right next to them. They don't smile. They don't open a door for one another. I mean, it's just a society where technology in some places has helped us, and in others it's hurt us. It's helped because it's exposed a lot of stuff where this stuff was kept in the dark and people didn't believe what was going on, but it's hurt us because of the propaganda that could be spread out so quick and it could be negative propaganda and people still listen to it. So, you know, be conscious of what's around you, you know, use your own common sense, and don't judge everybody because of the color of skin, because of the way they talk, because of the way they dress. You know, give everybody the benefit of the doubt, and your life would be a lot better, and we can have a better world, and we won't have so much negativity.